morning, folks. Well, I decided to take some of my metal detecting finds out in a dish that I've had, and I haven't touched it for a while. I needed to re-go through some things, but I thought I'd share with you. So over here, and I had to take my 30 times eye loop on some wheat cents. So this one right here is a 1946, and I love the character of it because got totally mangled by a lawnmower usually. On this one right here, very green. I believe I got a date off it once. That is a wheat cent. And then once I start cleaning them up very carefully, and sometimes it takes an hour or a coin, if not longer, I start to get it to this type of level. This one is a wheat cent. As you can see, I cleaned it up as much as I can. It was completely crusted over green, hard. Took some time. This is 1920. And then when I keep on cleaning, I can actually get it almost to this. Some coins I haven't. This is, I think, a 1958 or 4. And as you can see, this one took quite a bit of time to clean. Anyways, here's some modern coins that I had dug. I have tons and tons of change from over the years. This is a piece of pewter. I do not want to attempt to unfold it, and it bends very easily. Can't really see that I bent it, but it's an old piece of pewter. We dig all these little even fishing weights to these older egg weights, or not egg weights, but older fishing weights. This is a tag from a cow. It still has the yellow paint on it, number 263. Last time the cows were on that property was the early 1950s. And I dig a lot of shell casings. There we go, try to focus. A lot of shotgun shell head stamps back in the 1800s that I've dug. Those are in lockup. We dig little pieces of trash. This you wouldn't think you knew what it went to, but that actually goes to a asthma inhaler container. All the way down to little tiny specks of things that we dig. I'm trying to get it in focus. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm filming with my phone, by the way. Some rocks, I actually thought this was worked thousands of years ago by the Indians, but it does not look really flaked. It looks like it's just a natural break. I do have, not arrowheads. I've never found an arrowhead, but I do have flakes from thousands of years ago. We dig a lot of trash, some metal strapping, aluminum foil. This is melted aluminum can. It dug it. Aluminum gives off a great signal, but you got to dig it to find it. This is an old bell, brass bell. Geez, when that thing gets wet, it stinks to high heaven. Little heavy lead or copper. Sometimes unknown pieces, actually. I do have a old lead bag seal that I found. That's in lockup. I always find cars. These aren't any Tootsies, but even to the point when we dig and we go meticulously through our hole, we find even little pieces to it so we can try to put it back together. That's part of the windshield. I do have Tootsies that are over 80 years old that I've dug. Just some little strapping. As you can see how tiny this is, even compared to how tiny this little speck is, to the point where with just a tiny little piece of rust, we dig it, because you never know what treasures you'll find. This looked like it was part of an old pocket watch. Pocket knife. However, it was falling apart a couple years ago when I was trying to clean it, or about a year ago. But as you can see, that's pretty cool. By the way, for coins, I have dug my oldest 1883 Indian head cent Totally awesome. We do find a lot of pull tabs. These are from the 70s. I actually have some from the 60s. My modern coins that I actually threw in there by accident. This, I need to try to do electrolysis. Very heavy piece of lead. Went to something. I think that's from the farm stuff. Some brass clips. Some modern trash. I have some beautiful old square nails intact. These aren't any of them, but here's one right here. Just a tiny one. And some really old pig iron. However, a couple of these have a design underneath. Kind of hard to tell. I'll have to try to do the homemade electrolysis on it. And see if we can clean it up, and then I'll have to restore it with some black restorer to bring it back. And also, I forgot, this is a VTAR lens to a camera, 1950s. That was underneath a tree root. And my most prized possession, I actually got like this a couple years ago. And it's beautiful. I haven't finished really cleaning up and restoring it. Usually when metal detectors dig up toy guns, you only get this or the barrel. However, a few inches away from this, there's the barrel. This actually goes to a collection back in the day. I think it was, what was it? Roy Rogers collection set. There was two different models. This one actually is from 1947. So I'm excited to clean it up a little bit further. It's not in great condition, but just the basic cleanup with water. It's totally awesome. Even the hammer is still on it. But anyways, I thought I'd show you a few things on this very cold winter day. And this is totally nothing compared with my entire collection. But I do thank you for watching, and have a great day, and stay warm out there. So this was packed with heavy wet mud. 1947. Hammer still works. And I was able to clean it up enough to get it open. Barrel was only a few inches away, and it still has the trigger. It was in the ground for a long time.